اهلا وسهلا فيكم الى جنشن امباكت. في الحلقه الماضيه نحن وصلنا لهي النقطه، وهلا راح نكمل بالقصه اخيرا بعد غياب الى طارق والهيثم. شكلنا راح نتحارب مع هدول، فراح تكون حلقه حافله. انا حاسس انه في كتير معلومات جديده راح نكتشفها هون. اوكي.
I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
جابني معه، أنا راح أقاتل.
Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic.
أنت حاولت تسرق مني 500,000، تذكرتني؟
Fine. Your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys.
Okay.
Oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
أنت راح تهربي مو؟ روحي تخبي.
That's close enough.
Lightning flash.
Taking a turn for the better.
I must leave no stone unturned.
ليش في هون إشارة حوالي؟ في منطقة ما لازم أغادرها يعني؟ ما فينا نطلع برا هاي المنطقة كانوا. اوكي، مثيرة للاهتمام. كانوا كلهم الهيلث تبعهم مشترك، صح؟ تعال نشوف. ضل في حدا؟ لسه في؟ يا أخي ليش لسه في؟ هذا قوي يا جماعة، دول ناس أقوياء.
Seems like an emergency.
Leave it all to me. Lightning flash.
والله دي لوك كويس. ها لسه في واحد هون. اوكي. ايش رايك تستسلم؟ في شيء مختلف بهذا المشهد. بالرسومات هون في شيء مختلف. شوفي، عم بيستخدم المعرفة اللي اكتسبها مشان يكتسب قدرة معينة. شو صار له؟ صارت حمراء هي الأكاشة تبعه. صارت حمراء هي السماعة العجيبة تبعهم. تبا. واو واو، هلا عرفت ليش هون الانيميشن متغير. السبب لحتى يقدروا يصنعوا هذا المشهد، لانه هذا مشهد غير عادي بالنسبه للعبه.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
ايش بدهم يسووا؟ رح ياخذوه؟ اخذ شي معه. هلا هيثم عجبتني، انت كويس، عجبتني. ايش بو؟ حكى شي.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
شو هي المعرفة بقى اللي اكتسبها لحتى حصل على كل هاي؟
Oh yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
سؤال جيد. شو كان قصده؟ هي سمعت هاي الجملة لما كانت بإيرمنسول.
knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
هي
Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand,
يمكن
there is
الهيثم
no
عنده إياها؟
reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
ذكية يا بايمون.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Soomeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
دائما هيك
I'm
ما في أي
heading back to
معلومة.
the academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival.
Ah,
Maybe we
صح.
should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us
خلينا
good.
نرجع نشوف دنيا رزاد مهرجانة. طيب لديك معك
Then
حق.
we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
ما رح نروح لعند سوميرو هلا، رح نروح نشوف هذيك لأنه وعدناها نرجع وبعدها بدنا نروح. الهيثم يخفي عنا شيئا بالضبط.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
لحظة شوي، معناتها هذا جزء من المؤامرة؟ اوكي انتهت المهمة؟ جيد؟ وهي
There she is! Dinyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
يبدو أننا وصلنا في الوقت.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
أنا حاسه رح يجي.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the
لا
festival
أركون
will
رح يجي
also
على
have a good
المهرجان.
time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos?
نعم رحنا
Discover
ورجعنا.
anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
للأسف لم نحصل على معلومات عن اللورد
I see.
كوسانالي.
Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
أنت خليكي هون ارتاح.
Lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd
بالضبط.
both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
بالضبط، من فضلك ارتاحي ولا تجي.
Eavesdropping!
صحيح ليش عم تسمعي أنت
It's called
الحديث؟
covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day.
Night?
Many no-good scumbags are gonna
دية
try
أو
to take
ضحية
advantage of
فارس؟
that.
فارسة. اجل الصانع ستينتي بدك تنامي؟
You two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
اوكي إلى النوم.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks
اوكي
really
شكرا.
nice.
نأسف لأننا عذبناكي معنا.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
اوكي.
Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
بشأن بكرة.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my
طيب.
friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
طيب راح أرافقك بكرة.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's
طيب
a
تصبحي على
deal.
خير.
Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about
أهم
food is
شيء
just
الأكل.
gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler. Did we oversleep?
هلا يمكن من في نلاقي الدنيا كارثة صارت برا.
Dunyarzad, right away.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. It's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night.
ما قدرت
I'm
تنام.
hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there.
طيب امشي نشوف. هذا الشيء عم يذكرني
Many vendors
برحلتنا
came out
مع
of the blue to support the event.
أياكا.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
هاي اللي بتحب اللحمة يعني.
So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
هافت يعني نصف.
It's
ميفا
another
يعني
Sub-Zero
فواكه.
festival tradition.
بالتركي.
People
كلمات
used to set
تركية
their
هاي
tables
صح.
with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashava mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera roses, Sunsetias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
أسماء الفواكه كلها غريب.
The Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy
مشاوي.
meatballs, grilled steak?
البايرو
Traveler,
أركون
we
راح
have to
يكون
go to Natlan as soon as
مشاوي
possible.
فقط.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination?
سؤال
Those
جيد.
two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about
اسمه
it. It
كيمياء.
is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
عن جد؟
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
الموضوع اللي بتحكي لي كله عشوائي.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? You guys working together.
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
حسنا سأجرب. شو أعطيك؟ ما بعرف شو أعطيك. راح أعطيك وردة عشوائية، مش هي وردات بس يكون عندي كتير منها. خذ هاي الحجرة حب. خلاص خذ حجرة. وأكل ما بقدر أعطيك غير الفطر. طيب خذ فطر لنشوف. تفضل. إيش بدك تصنع فيهم؟
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really
إيش صار
looking
له؟
it up in a book?
عم يدور بالكتاب.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
يا عمليا هو حاب يحاول يشوف المستقبل حسب ما فهمت هلا.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
فارس اسمه.
Attention! Soldiers,
اوكي حلوين
fall
اسمعهم.
into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
فارس الزهور. اسمه نايت. فارس الزهور.
Guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zero's festival.
اوكي.
All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Koosanali.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Just what is going on here?
سؤال جيد.
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I
Yalda
happen to have
candies.
some boxes readied here. Take a
هدول
look and
هنا؟
pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw.
حلوين ها.
Flavors include
شكلهم هيك
lavender
مثير
melon,
للاهتمام.
fruit, sunsetia,
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
الذيل السحلية.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Onikabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's all right. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
ما بعرف بصراحة رح ناخذ رقم 3.
Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
شكله طيب.
Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
عن جد؟ شكرا.
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
فارس
Paimon
الحلويات.
really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
أهم شيء الأكلات.
Actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
طبعا.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
دنيا رزاد وينك؟
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know,
عم تدوروا
right?
علينا؟
Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
عم تدوروا علينا؟
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
تبا.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
تبا.
Kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
لا تخافي رح
Did you
نحميها.
scumbags even consider that the
خلاص، ما في
Homayanis
داعي
might
أنتي
have
تجي.
hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Mane. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your
لا تقولوا لي
unruly
هي راح
mane to the
تضربون.
highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
هاي الشخصية عجبتني.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky.
5 بس؟ اوكي.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No! we're
حبيبي
gonna
أنا
stand
بقاتل.
up. There's too many of them!
طيب.
You're right. Alright, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
إيش ما تعبت؟ لا تكون مريضة هاي.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
ليكون عندها مرض سوميرو.
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
لا تقلقي هي قوية.
Don't worry.
هلا هيك طلعنا برا حدود المدينة؟
My lady, traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
لا ما حدا لحقنا.
Dia, your arm.
Oh,
مجروحة؟
this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well,
كسرت سيفها؟
I sold it, because I was low on mora.
آه
Stuff like
باعت
this
السيف.
happens every now and then.
مسكينة.
It can't be.
زعلت عليها.
The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
لحظة. لحظة. باعت سيفها مشان تعطيها حق السيف مشان تسوي المهرجان. عن جد؟ وهلا انجرحت لاني تبعت السيف. وهلا خجلت لانه كشفتها. تبا.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
والله.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
والله أنت علاقتك معها ليست علاقة موظفة مع أنت عم تعمليها كصديق.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
تبا. هاي مريضة. الله يستر.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
لا مشكلة.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
ولا لا؟ الله يستر.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
كان في تعبير على وش مزبوط.
I didn't realize you were concerned
شو هو
about it.
المرض؟
I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
احكي لا أشوف.
I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
تبا.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
مريضة.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that
بنعرف
case, you
المرض.
probably know about its severity.
كولي مصابة فيه.
Sumeiro's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you
طبعاً.
know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others.
زعلت عليها.
Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
طبعا شو راح أقول له؟ سوف أتذكرك.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
تبا لك بايمون عرفتي تحكي.
Thank you too so much.
حكيك حلو.
I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life. But I
طبعا
know that the
زعلت.
point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
طيب أنت
All
محقة.
right. Isn't it almost time?
Almost time for what?
وقت
Isn't the dance
المهرجان؟
of Sub-Zeros about to begin?
صح
It's the
لازم
part of the
نشوف
festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilu will recreate that legendary
بالضبط، لازم
scene
نشوف
with her
نيلو.
most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
تبا.
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event.
كل
If you
قوانينكم
continue to
هي قوانين
resist, we
منع.
will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
برأيي لا تروحي.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Odd.
Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
يعني أنت مين من
Archon
الأساس؟
created the
أزار.
utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
طبعا. يعني منعوا المهرجان؟
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next قلبها day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
راح يلغوا كل المهرجانات.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
نيلو اكتئبت.
Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go
سمعنا.
somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
خلينا نهرب على مكان تاني وسووا
They just threatened
الحفلة
to
تبعتكم.
investigate the organizers. If we were caught.
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero
هاي مزبوط مجازفة. هلا
I don't
إذا
want to get everyone in
نعمل
trouble.
مهرجان بجوز ياخذونا كلياتنا
If you say so.
يسووا فينا شيء.
But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
بجوز هاي ما تعيش للسنة الجاية.
The next one.
بجوز ما تقدر.
Yes. Okay. It's a promise.
تبا.
It will be a smashing success.
تبا.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
هل يمكننا فعل أي
It
شيء؟
really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of time.
هي بتعرف هذا الشيء. شو هذا الصوت؟ في صوت.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The
شوفي.
project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
شو هو المشروع؟ كانوا بيحكوا عن مشروع وعن القوة الطاقة ومدري ايش. اوكي دنيارزاد لازم نشوفك كمان.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
شكلها متعبة لأنيتها
Let's start with the
وضعها
levels of-
سيء وهي انتبهت على الصف.
Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going.
People used to set their tables with 7 different
Fishy.
foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
في شيء تكرر. في شيء تكرر. هذا التكرار يعني مقصود. طيب.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
هي ما بتنتبه.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
هي انتبهت. أعتقد أني سمعت هذا من قبل.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
Candy are numbered 1 to...
أعطيني رقم 4. نعم رقم 4.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
إيه لأنه أنا عدت هاي المشهد من قبل فبعرف إنه رقم 4.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
هذا لم يكن حظا مزبوط. هذا ما كان حظ، أنا كنت عن جد بعرف إنه رقم 4. دنيا زاد يجب أن نتركك قليلا.
Sure.
Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that? You still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about?
هذا الدخان هو السبب.
Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
ما بعرف. رأسي ثقيل.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
شو في هون؟ هلا في هون حيوان سنجاب، ولما طلعنا من البيت كان في كمان عصفور فوق البيت. هل هدول بعتهم اللورد كوسانالي؟
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause.
Which one do you
رقم
want?
4 كله رقم 4. شوفوا 4 4 4 4 كله رقم 4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
هلا رجعت بلشت تتذكر.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
رقم 1 هي ذيل السحلية.
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Ah, wait. How did you know?
What? She was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible?
لأن هذا
I
اليوم
packed all
تكرر صار
those
50
boxes
مرة.
this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick?
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
ما عندي قدرات خارقة بس عم بتكرر كل شيء. شفت شيء أنا هون. كان في شيء بين الناس.
Hey, where are you going?
شفت شيء. هنيك هون في حدا عم يركض. ورا. اوكي من هون. لحظة. هذا هو. لقيته. بعد تكرار 3 مرات لليوم. لعبت 3 مرات، صار لي أكثر من ساعة بلعب لحتى وصلنا للورد. اوكي مثير للاهتمام. أنا بعرف هاي الشخصية، شفتها من قبل بالبانر، فبعرفها مين.
Look, isn't that Dunyarzad?
ماذا؟
What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
نعم لقد تكرر كثير هذا اليوم.
I'm sure you already know how to use this.
طبعا ما هذا.
Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon.
بايمون؟
You know Paimon?
منين بتعرفي اسمه؟ لنستعملها.
Well, this seems kind of sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
ذكريات.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
طبعا.
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
هي اللي حبستنا أصلا.
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
تبا شو؟
Let Paimon think.
حكينا معاه من
It's
قبل؟
coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
طيب إيش بدهم يرزاد؟
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably
إيش صار
sensed
لها؟
it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
أوكي.
That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
ماذا يجب أن نفعل الآن؟
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
أوكي ناهدة. لقد قدمت نفسك لنا مسبقا.
You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
يعني مو هي اللي حبستنا حبستنا بهاي الدوامة الزمنية؟
Gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
بصراحة ما بعرف، ما عندي أي فكرة. لنستجمع أفكارنا. طيب هاي طريقة لاستجماع الأفكار تبعي. Time loop.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense.
مظبوط.
Feels like time's just repeating itself.
الوقت يتكرر
A
صح.
simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints. Dunyarzad! The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
طبعا. طيب شلون نبحث عن الحقيقة؟
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so...
معناتها الوقت ما بتكرر، معناتها في شيء تاني.
Right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but... Let's go talk to people again.
Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
هل شعرت بشيء غريب مؤخرا؟
What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
الفواكه تبعك هل هي فواكه طازجة ولا فواكه قديمة؟
Is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru?
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
تذكري ما قال لا أحد يحلم في سوميرو.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
شو رح نقول له؟
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And
ديا
then
باعت سيفها.
she would...
Tell her, Traveler.
انجرحتي لأنك بعتي سيفك.
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
هذا اليوم عم بيتكرر. نحن نشرح كل شيء إليها. أوكي؟
It's kind of hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
هل لاحظت شيئا مختلفا بدنيارزاد؟
She's quieter than usual, uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
ما عم تحكي كتير، مزبوط.
Yeah,
متغيرة.
she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
في
I
البداية؟
don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
مزبوط، شخصيتها مو طبيعية.
My lady, are you angry?
لا ما هي غاضبة، هي هيك صارت. تعالي معي سأوريكي بعض الأدلة.
Right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip.
جبنا ديا معنا. شفتوا العصفور؟ هذا وراءها بدندرو آركون.
Friend, are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
ما بيشوفوها؟
I told you that you two are special.
ما حدا بيشوفها
Other
غيرنا؟
people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
تبا. هلا بتعتقد اننا مجانين.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
تقدري تشوفيها؟
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
شلون عرفتي؟
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
اوكي، بدأنا النقاش معها.
You think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
طيب، ناهدة هل تخبرينا بشيء آخر عن الأكاشا؟
Right. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha. The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical.
عندهم gnosis.
It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's
تبع سوميرو آركون. هذا الشيء بيعني.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
هذا الشيء بيعني إنه الآركون ما عنده gnosis.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
ماذا
I
هناك؟
get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
شو يعني
Does
هاد؟
she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
لا، المعلومات بتجي من الإرمنسول.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue?
أتوقع هذا الشيء.
Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
أتوقع هذا الشيء عم يستخرج المعلومات من الناس.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
يخلوا الناس تفقد
Just
الذاكرة
think about
مثلا.
it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Soomeru, then you can basically turn Soomeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Soomeru City to a massive brain? I love it. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
يمكن ما بنقدر نشيلها من راسنا.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my...
طيب شلنا الأكاشا؟ أوكي جيد.
How does everyone feel?
أنا ألاحظ شيء آخر. شو هو؟
What is it?
في صوت صفارة صح في نهاية كل يوم كان في صوت صفارة غريب.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
سمعت نفس الصوت في بورتو أورموس.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
هدول هن مو؟ هذا الصوت. هذا هو الصوت.
Traveler, did you hear that?
إيه.
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
تبا معناتها ما استفدنا حتى هذا شلناهم. ربما يكون هناك خسائر وفيات.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
لساتنا لابسين أكاشا على فكرة. غريب. في شيء تاني زرعوه داخل راسنا يمكن.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom? It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are. If we're lab rats,
نحن فيران تجارب يعني.
Nihida, you've never told us anything about yourself. I guess I'm the moon. The moon?
Okay.
Wasn't that the result of our divination? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
تبا كل هاي اللعبة هي أحجية كبيرة.
A lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
لحظة هناك شيء ما مختلف.
Dia?
ما هي مجروحة.
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
لحظة، في شي تغير. السيف اللي عندك هو مو سيف جديد؟
How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
فقدت الذاكرة. طيب، هل شعرتي بشيء غريب؟
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
لأنه صار لك يمكن شهرين عم تتدربي على هذا السلاح هذا ما تكرر هذا
I've
اليوم.
already used it to fight a countless number of battle.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory.
Traveler, what do you think?
يمكن لأنه شلنا الأكاشا من رأسنا يعني؟ هذا لم يحدث من قبل.
Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
أوكي. يمكن نكون تحررنا من الأكاشا ما بعرف.
Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
طيب.
I have no clue what you two are talking about.
لأنه مهارات دي عم تتحسن.
Oh yeah, you're right.
هذا الشيء بيعني إنه الأيام عم تمشي.
In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
الحقيقة عن الأحلام.
We are all in a dream.
بالضبط. هذا اللي بدي أوصل.
Isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream? Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams
بالضبط
from them.
من الأول كنت متأكد إنه الأكاشا عم تاخذ أحلام الناس. من الأول كنت متأكد. هاي هي النهاية.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
بالضبط.
And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host.
بالضبط. هاي أحلام بدون أصحابها.
So weird when she was trying to describe them. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer.
حلو.
Now,
برافو.
how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Okay, those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
ما بدك تحاولي توقفيهم؟
By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
إنهم يصنعون الأحلام يعني؟
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha.
So, this is like a dream factory.
عم بيحطوهم بحلم صناعي وبياخذوا أحلامهم الحقيقية بيصادروها.
Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
هنا جوا الحلم صح.
All right, last question. Who am I?
أنت الليسر لورد كوسانالي.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
عندي أسئلة كثيرة لك.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
ليس لدي أسئلة
Saving
أخرى.
the people of Sumero with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have to look into them. How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous! In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone. A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
اللورد الأعلى واللورد الأدنى. اللورد الأعلى اللي مات اللي هو الشمس وهي القمر هي اللورد الأدنى.
I'll tell you how to
حلو.
break free of the samsara tomorrow.
حلو.
See you then.
برافو. حلو. حلو كتير. اوكي بس ما استفدنا شيء يعني شو راح نستفيد اذا عرفنا اذا نحن جوا حلم ولا لا؟
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
أين دنيارزاد؟
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
تبا.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
تبا.
No way. Are we too late? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared.
تبا.
It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
تبا. زعلت هلا. ما عندي تعليق زعلت.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear? She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going. But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
مزبوط شخصيتها كأنه مو شخصية حقيقية.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. And you know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet. Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all. Yes. Back then,
تذكر قصة
her
القديمة
family was
لدنيارزاد.
overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still
أنت أركون لطيف.
far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's festival
طبعاً.
with so many regrets. Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone. I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon. Don't be like that, Nahida. Even
تعلمي.
real Archons are still allowed to be sad. To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible. Great, but
طيب.
how do we do that? Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That
أوكي
means
إيش يعني؟
this dream belongs to a host who created it.
لحظة هذا الحلم ما بتقدر تصنعه حلم الأكاشا.
So, how should we find that person?
بدنا نعرف مين الشخص اللي عم يحلم هذا الحلم اللي نحن جواته.
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness, which means, with the power of imagination, They can change anything in this dream.
Okay.
Imagination? What do you mean by that? Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind. And the server
مظبوط.
really will
صاحب
bring you
الحلم
gold
بيقدر
and
يتحكم
more.
بهذا الحلم.
But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
كيف نجد صاحب
Find
الحلم
some
الأصلي؟
way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken. How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker. It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember,
نحن الوحيدين اللي بنعرف
everything you've
الحقيقة.
achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town. Out of
ليش؟
town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went? Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are
طيب.
supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Okay.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person
خسرناها دنيارزاد.
with such a simple wish.
خسرت معنوياتي أنا.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream?
لا.
Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
بتوقع إنه شخص عادي، بجوز يطلع ولد صغير هو صاحب الحلم. ممكن شو يكون شخص غير متوقع.
That's true.
عشان ما يكتشف إنه جوا
We
الحلم.
weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
فارس الأزهار.
Oh, that would make sense. Faris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
اوكي. والآن لا يجب أن نتوجه نحو فارس حتى نعرف إذا كان هو عم يحلم ولا لا. هل في عندي نقاط كافية إني أعمل أمنية؟ لا، ما عندي. اوكي، كانت حلقة طويلة. راح أحاول أختصر من بعض المشاهد تبعها لحتى ما تطول عليكم، لكن ما بعرف شو راح تكون مدة الفيديو بالنهاية. بحاول أختصر منه. ولكن هذا الشيء بيعني إنه باقي الحلقة إجباري لازم يكون في حلقة قادمة، لأنه أنا هلا وقت التسجيل تجاوز الساعتين، فراح أحاول قدر الإمكان أختصر منها. للملاحظات تعليقاتكم اكتبوا لي اياها ونصائحكم وهيك، وبشوفكم في حلقة قادمة. مع السلامة.